see you again. I'm Jerrel. This is my YouTube channel Mountain Home. Today I want to share with you one of my favorite instruments, the octave mandolin. This particular one is from Hora, and it's a bit of a longer scale length for an octave mandolin, and that's because this one is meant to be tuned either as an octave mandolin or a bouzouki. So if you enjoy going to the pub and having an Irish music session with some other musicians, this is an excellent instrument for that, as it can be an octave mandolin or a bouzouki. This one does have an EQ and an amplifier out as well. So I'm going to play a couple songs on this, just a couple tunes, and then I will share my thoughts on why I think if you are a mandolin player, I think you may want one of these in your kit. So let's just have a listen to what this guy sounds like.
Tonight, with a billion stars all around, 'cause I got a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. Flip the page there. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads.
Switch over to a different pick now. There's a little bit of a sound sample with that. Now I grabbed my standard mandolin just to show you a sound comparison so we can hear really the difference in real time between a standard mandolin and an octave mandolin. So as the name suggests, the octave mandolin is one octave above a typical mandolin. This is a tanglewood. What's great about the octave mandolin is that if you're already familiar with playing the standard mandolin, if you are familiar with navigating the fretboard, then you'll have no issues translating your experience and your skills over to the octave mandolin. Now, what's so great about the octave mandolin is that it allows mandolin players to use their experience and their proficiency with the mandolin and fill the role of rhythm, which is something that generally only the guitarist gets to do when you are playing with other musicians. In an ensemble, generally the guitar will play rhythm and the mandolin will have a more limited role in the things that it can do. So having an octave mandolin in your kit means that when you get to a jam or a music session or a folk festival, if you've got an octave mandolin, that means that you can now play rhythm as well. And it gives you this wonderful, warm, deep voice, and you can contribute to musical ensembles in a different way. So, again, we'll do an open D here. What's so great is that now you get to accompany yourself and play and sing along to songs just like a guitarist would. So if you're sitting around a campfire, you're around with friends or other musicians, you can now play songs and lead songs and sing along as if you had a guitar, because this really fills in the range and the utility of a standard guitar. But it's for mandolinists. If you specialize in the mandolin, then this is an excellent tool for you. For me, playing in fifths is my favorite play style, but lately I've been playing a lot of banjo and really enjoying it. But playing in fifths is really my favorite style of tuning. It's my favorite configurations of strings. When I'm playing in jams and I have to improvise and just play along with whatever's going on in the jam, the fifths tuning is where I'm most comfortable because I'm able to adapt and play along to whatever's going on. I can play along most proficiently for me. So for me personally, in my use case, I would have much more utility and I would have an easier time in jams with an octave mandolin more so than a guitar. A few years ago, I was doing some photography on a cliff alongside the ocean. Climbed up and down the cliff just fine. I slipped on some rocks down at the bottom, caught myself from falling, but I caught myself on a very sharp rock, which just happened to snap two of my bones in my hand. And so that, unfortunately, I asked about the Wolverine surgery, but they said I couldn't get that. My hands healed all right, but it made it very difficult to form certain guitar chords, so I stopped playing guitar for quite a few years. Now, when it comes to the octave mandolin, there were certain chords that were just easier that I could play just fine compared to the guitar, and then certain chords that are much harder. Now again, this is a longer scale octave mandolin. I've played other octave mandolins and tried octave mandolins owned by other musicians and friends. They tend to be closer to sort of 19-inch scale length. I think this one's 22 and a half, but a 19-inch scale length octave mandolin, you would have a much easier time with certain chord shapes because the neck is a bit shorter and they'd be more suited towards chords. This one is more suited towards playing lead, counter melody, because of the longer scale length. It has a nice strong bright attack, but it is difficult to form those chords. So it does make it easier to play on melodies though. that's what I wanted to share today. I hope this was interesting and useful to you. So if you're a mandolinist out there, if you enjoy playing along with other people and in jams, but you want to be able to do more, if you want to have more utility, more range, if you want to be able to contribute to music in different ways, and you often you get stuck playing, filling the same roles and doing the same things with mandolin. This is what I hear from many mandolin players, especially when I go to clubs and festivals, and mandolin players, they love doing what they're doing, but they often say that they're kind of stuck filling the same roles, doing the same things, and I let them try my octave mandolin. And generally they find it very exciting, and a number of mandolin players immediately went out and bought themselves an octave mandolin. Now, I'm not trying to influence you into just buying something. I'm not trying to influence you to just spend money, but I'm trying to share something that I think is interesting and exciting, and it's something that could open up more musical possibilities for you as a mandolin player. So I hope that was interesting for you. Thanks very much for watching the video. Let me know if you already play octave mandolin and your experience with them, and how you enjoy them and how you like to play them. They blend so well with other instruments. It's just fantastic to play this along. So I'm so glad that you were here today to share this instrument and share the music with me. Come home again soon. I'll keep the porch light on.